Oh my god. So guys, it's UF again. And we just started the live stream section now. And then it's fine. So much love to every single person out there. Oh my god. Okay, so we just started now, and then if you're already got you guys, we always got you guys, and then we keep getting you guys. So guys, today we just started, and then just like we have a lot guys, a lot. And then it's more like yeah, obviously it's going to be, it's a session streamer, so more like getting to talk guys. And then most times if I say getting to talk, I don't know, I don't know how it even sounding in my ear, but obviously yeah, because we're not going to be dancing for you. Yes, if I'm correct, I don't even know how to dance. So it's more like going to still talk, going to still communicate, going to still make a lot of emphasis, and then going to still point out some crucial things and very, very fascinating things, pointing it out. And then the goal there is to make people actually see the reason, or more like they need to actually know it, or more like what it take away, like there's something we want them to take away from it. Do you get? And then that's for their own benefit. So guys, it's fine. Much love to every single person out there. We just started the session stream just right now, and then if you're already seeing us, we always got you. If you're already seeing us, we always got you. If you're already seeing us, we always got you. Oh my god. So guys, I got you guys. Okay, just going to be starting deeply now. So as I said, if you're just here, we have culture, we have like procedure, or more like things to often do before we get into talkings. And then I guess that's what I'm going to be doing now. So that's part of, it's more like when we, everybody woke up first time viewers, woke up second time viewers. So oh guys, and then it's not taken for granted. So guys, that's what we do, and then we just started. So if you're just seeing me for the very first time, I guess maybe I'll have people see me for the very first time. So we don't have to keep them stuck. Do you get? So if we're actually to quickly inform them of what we're doing, or more like work on them. At first, our name is UFGRAPHICS. So if you're just me for the very first time, it feels cool having you here. Or more like, I don't just know, but your presence, it got it. And then what we do is streaming. Like we just started few minutes, and then we do teach in our stream section. Not really teaching, it's more like discussion on some fascinating things that really, or let's just say there is need to know, or more like to unveil some things that people really talk about. So it's more like actually bringing it to the table. This is a table now. It's more like bringing it to the table, and then a lot of emphasis, and then a lot of insight are going to be drawn from it. So that's our goal, and then it's more like to make people out there get some knowledge about some things, hidden things, people, things that people don't often talk about, and that's just we for you. So guys, I don't mean to sound too serious, it's fine. So we're starting anyways. Our topic is already in our thumbnail, but we'll just try being precise. Okay, we don't have cookies today, so our first time viewers, just subscribe, don't worry, we'll get to give you guys cookies, promise, we'll get to give you guys cookies. Okay, so today emphasis, I guess, is already in the thumbnail. It's more like life is a game. I don't know, well, it's sounding funny, but we're going to be drawing a lot of insight from it, and then we're going to be connecting a lot of things to it, and then you're going to know what we're trying to bring. And then the goal is to make you wiser, to make you see things from a clearer perspective, to understand things more deeper, and then so it's more like that, and then that's it. So when we say at first, when we say life is a game, what are we even trying to say? Like, what are we trying to bring? Like, what discussion are we trying to bring? You know, we say life is a game. Just imagine yourself waking up, and then you're going to realize that life is a game, and then every decision you make, it's contributing. It guarantees your winning. It guarantees you losing, or every effort, or more like any execution, whatever you take. Because if we say life is a game, this is more like actually trying to figure out. Say, in a game, you to be competing with somebody, but in life game, you're only competing with your old version. When we say, the difference between live game and then most of what you call other games that we're playing, in a mobile game you do compete, but in live game you are only competing with the you in you. That's more like the yesterday version of yourself. Who is that? How you doing? Hello, bro. What's up? What's up? Got you. You have got you. What's up? That's Fediam. Fediam, your presence means a lot. We got you, bro. So it's actually a game, and then you are only expected to compete with the you in you, more like the old version of yourself, or more like the yesterday version of yourself, because the toughest person to compete is you. When you approach a mirror, when you get to meet a mirror, you're seeing your reflection. People are not seeing your hidden habits. The mirror is seeing it. The mirror is the real thing. Or more like, human beings invented mirror, and then they started using filter because the mirror is too honest. Have you seen? So it's more like it tells you who you are. When you look at yourself in the mirror, you see the hidden promises, or more like or unmet promises you make to yourself. Like, nobody is seeing it. You're the only one seeing it. Like, if you approach a mirror, is a reflection of your face. If you're fine, is a reflection of your fine face, and then if you're ugly, is a reflection of your ugly face. Obviously, but apart from that, there is something that you're seeing. And most times people don't like what they are seeing in the mirror, and then they said, if you don't like the person you're seeing in the mirror, there's no problem, you change it, because you're the only one that has the ability to change you. Yes, before you even change the world, you have to conquer yourself. Before you conquer the world, you have to conquer yourself. So that's why I said yourself is the toughest person to compete with. And then that's why you have to point out to young people, you don't compete with people. Everybody has pattern, or more like everybody has his own track. Like, everybody's path actually is different. And then when you're trying to compete, it's more like you're actually deviating from your own. That's actually it. And then when we say you don't compete with people, you compete with your old self. Growth, they say it is a progressive one. And then what actually guarantees growth, or what signifies a proper growth, is when there is a movement. And then most times it's not measured by the speed in which the growth takes place. Most people succeed fast, or more like most people's achievement, or most people's get to achieve a lot very fast, or within a short period of time. And then most people are just going to be crawling. That's why they said, if you cannot fly, you run. When you cannot run, you walk. When you cannot walk, you crawl. But by all means, keep going. So the going there is actually the emphasis. You should keep going. Either you're flying, because certainly most people are going to be faster than other people in life. That's flying. Most people are still going to be faster than people that are walking, people that are running. People that are running is going to be faster than people that are walking. People that are walking is going to be faster than people that are crawling. Obviously, so this is the perspective, and then this is the framework. And what really guarantees growth is that you're making a progress, like you're improving, even if it's 1% daily. That's what people fail to know. And then a proper definition of success is more like small wise decision, or what's it called, repeated constantly, repeated consistently. If you're doing things, it's accumulating. It's an accumulated effort. It's thousands of small decisions that give birth to a bigger result. And that's what people fail to know or listen to. So they just feel that success or all these things, it's just an event. It's a process. it has rules, it has procedures, it has laws that governs it. And then when you feel, or when you violate the laws, and that's why you get to see many people being stuck in life, and then that's confusion, that's frustration, because you violated life principles, laws, and then there's no way you can figure out life if you feel. Sorry, I want to see something on my screen. Sorry, just 30 seconds from now I got to see something on my screen. Oh yes. 30 seconds. A big streamer, haha. Yes. I just fixed that right now. I just fixed. Sharp! I just fixed that. Okay, I say subscribe for a big streamer. So, guys, you can just get to subscribe for a big stream. I'll just kid you right now, but it's fine. So, what was I saying? Okay, I was still making emphasis on games and then trying to say that life is a game, and then in real, a normal game in our mobile games, we do compete with others, but in life game, you are only permitted to compete with your older self, more like the deficiency, or more like the less version of yourself. Do you get? So that's how it works. So when we say know the game you're playing, when we say a live game, at first I'm going to be relating it with normal game and live game. That's why I said it's more like a discussion. When we say life is a game, and then when we say knowing the rule of a game, knowing the game that you're playing, that comes first. Now, if I'm playing Free Fire, I guess people that are or conversant with game, they should know what I'm trying to say. If I'm playing Free Fire or I'm playing Grand Theft, and then I don't know the rules, principles that governs the game, what to violence, the do's and don'ts of the game, there's no way I can win the game. So let's just say the way out in anything, or more like the escape way to get anything, it's awareness. Now, you being aware of the logs of a game gives you better chances of winning. That's true. And then the same thing goes applicable to life circumstances and the life issues. You standing a better chance in winning is that you have the knowledge, like you are saturated with the logs. You know what it takes. That gives you more chances, even if you're not able, but it creates possible ways of getting there, of winning the game. So that's what it looks like when we say know the game you're playing. So that's the emphasis of knowing what you're taking. Now, in other words, let's say you have something, life is broad, and then most times a lot of people admire a lot of things. At some point, they are going to be confused of what they are even chasing. Obviously, you just get to meet some people to be like, I want this, I want this, I want to be that, I want to be this, I want to be this. At some point, they are just going to be like this, wondering, like they are just going to be in a state of confusion. Obviously, so most times we're too saturated with a lot of things, and that's why direction comes in. They said any person without direction, a lot of things can seem, or it can look pleasing to you, and then you can be easily you can easily be distracted in anything that comes your way. So that's more like any person without direction, any person without focus. And then our world is not even helping matter, because a lot of young people, a lot of young youths, they don't have direction. Now, even if I'm discussing, or more like I'm trying to bring the emphasis of direction, what am I trying to say? It's just more like knowing what you want and knowing how to take it. Like knowing what you want, knowing the possible ways to take to get what you want. These are two different things. I can want a Ferrari, or I want a Lamborghini, and then wanting it is another thing. That's another mind. Now, knowing what it takes, or creating possible ways for me to get money to buy a Lamborghini, it's also a different mindset on its own. So most times we want things, and then we don't know what it takes to get it. Most times we know what it takes, we don't know, or more like we're not willing, or more like we're not capable enough to give what it takes, because life is all about paying prices, and then nothing is free. Okay, so that's it. My time is ticking very fast. Yeah. Your mind is the game controller. Very, very insightful. Your mind is the game controller. Every game has a controller. if I'm playing football, I guess there is some buttons, maybe displaying on the screen, or to enable me operate the game well. Sorry. So when we say every game has a controller, now when we're referring to life, our mind, what we think like, we become like. What you perpetually reason, the conversations you accept daily, people will accept your space determines how you think. They are contributing, that's just it. So when we say your mind, it's your life game controller. That's to tell you that anything that affects your mind can affect your life. It's possible of ruling it entirely. Have you seen? So it's a call to secure, because when you even talk about mindsets, most people mindset can be deficient, and then most other people one can be developed, and they have developed, undeveloped. Mindsets is a simple way of how you reason, how you see things. And then I usually give this example. I said, this is my pencil. Say you'll see my pencil. Correct. Now I can get to call somebody and be like, bro, what am I holding? The person will see is a pencil. And then I'll get to call another person. What am I holding? The person will just tell me I'm holding a knife. Have you seen? I'm not going to be arguing. The person that said I'm holding a knife knows what his belief, or let's just say has his own reasons, and then you're not the one to convince the person. So this is just how it works. That's why I said perspective differs. People have different understanding and different belief, and then different way of seeing things. And then it's more like I don't even know. They said human beings are the most difficult people to handle. That's to tell you that it's very difficult, guy. I mean, oh gosh, it's making me to laugh, but I'm damn serious. It's very difficult because the moment you realize that it's difficult to change yourself, you're going to realize that it's more difficult to change the world. Obviously, because you're forced. If you cannot change yourself, there's no way you can migrate to change the world. So, guys, that's it. So, I'm saying your mind is the game controller. That's to tell us that we're going to be, or what's it called, our mind, what we think like, we become like. So that's a call for us to be very, very conscious, intentional on what we think about, on how we reason, on how we see things. Because if you're seeing, or more like you're always underestimating yourself, your mind is going to think the same to you. Your mind is going to be like, wow, is this how it works here? Is this how the person is? Oh yeah, now let's play the game. Have you seen? So your mind is going to follow that path. It's going to follow that step that you've already created, being underestimating yourself. And there's no way you can get things done, because your mind is going to still tell you that you cannot do it, because you have created a path, or more like a track to be taken, being underestimated. So that's being underestimated. So that's why I said, what's plastic? Who is that? Rules. What's that? Rules SZ. He said plastic. What's plastic? He wants to give me plastic. It was sadly funny. So it's fine. So that's it. So it's our mind, how we think like, positions our mind, or more like our subconscious mind, because there's something called subconscious mind. That it's an invisible, what's it called, invisible operator. It's more like a Nox. And then the way we give it information, like we give it information, and then it's going to be processing it through that way. So it's called subconscious mind. And then if you're always seeing things from a better perspective, like, it works with your viewing, it works with your perspective, and then you're not going to make yourself a wrong, or more like make yourself a failure, because it's going to still work the same way. Okay, guys, I have few things here still. I have few things here. Yeah. Learn, what's it called? Learn the rule before you play. So as I said, in physical games, you have to know the rules of games, the rules that governs a game, the principles, the don'ts and do's of a game before you're ever going to be navigating. If I'm playing football in my mobile, and then I don't know how to pass, I don't know how to score, obviously I'm not going to be winning in my football game. So the same thing applicable to life. And then we have to know, we have to know what governs things. We have to know things that will we have to notice that we're going to concentrate or more like consider in things. Because if I'm correct, everything has patterns, everything has procedures, everything has ways of getting it done, and the same thing applicable to everything around our life and then different aspects. Everything. So you, if you fail to neglect, if you violate anyone, that's a problem, and then you're not going to be getting it right. So guys, so that's it. So learn rules before you play. So you're going to know things, you're going to know what you want, you're going to assess it, you're going to think before you ask, you're going to measure, like you're going to calculate your stuff before you ever start taking it. Have you seen? So that's my time is ticking very fast. Upgrade your character. Well, they said your character, your talent can get you on the top, but your talent, sorry, your character keeps you there. Your character determines if you still stay on the top. This is factual. Now, what I'm trying to say is that you may be very, very talented, you may be very, very knowledgeable, but if you lack character, if you lack good, let me be plain, good character, it can ruin your future. Have you seen? So we have a lot of people, we have a lot of successful people that have been rude because of their wrong acts, or more like because of how they reacted in some certain things. And then anger, okay, just like people that are hot tempered people, anger is something that you cannot reverse once it's acted. Obviously, so some things in life, it's not possible to be retrieved if you ever let it out, and that's the aspect of character. So if your character is not, I don't just know how to position that, but what I'm trying to say that your character can determine your position. Your character can keeps you in a place, it can still get you down. Have you seen? It can keep you in a place, and then it can still bring you down in a place. And then that's why we say, oh yes, upgrade your character. Moreover, in the aspect of games has an upgrades. You get to equip your, if you're playing what's it called, footballer, you get to equip your gamers, or more like people you're playing with, or you're going to make them more stronger, you're going to upgrade them, you're going to give them more skills, obviously. So that's in the aspect of mobile game. You are going to upgrade the people that you're playing with, you're going to upgrade your level. Now in the real life game, you are going to upgrade yourself, because they say the greatest investment, or the greatest return, or what's it called, the greatest return of investment is the one you made in yourself, because that is not an waste, is not a wasted one. The greatest investment is the investment you invested in yourself, because your greatest yourself is the, what's it called, is your life access. If your if your life is better, or more like if you're better, your life becomes better. It's more like if you invest in yourself, you get return. And then it said that the investment you made in yourself is more like the profound, or more like the more profitable one to make, because if you're better, your life becomes better. If you're knowledgeable, it gives you more chances of navigating things. You cannot do more than the knowledge you have. The amount of knowledge you have, the amount of increase, or more like the amount of things you have, gives you more better chances of associating with things. So knowledge is very, very essential, and that's why they said you cannot beat, or more like you cannot migrate from the conversations you accept daily, or more like you cannot do more than the knowledge you have. You cannot, I don't just know. It's more like you cannot earn more than your value. Most people will tell you that you don't ask how to make more money, you ask how to be more valuable, because value, success, affects money follow value. If you're able to create value, that keeps you or position you in a very, very strategic way to earn. So most people chase after validation, most people chase after success without being valuable. Value is the blueprint, is the high truth there that people are failing to get. So if you are not, if you cannot create value, you're still going to keep running for success, because for success follows, like, value attracts success. That's just the plain truth. It's a magnet. So if you're too valuable to be ignored, obviously people are going to be coming for you. Obviously, so it's more like positioning yourself in a very, very strategic way. Like value positions you in a way that you're an answer to some people's prayer, in a way that you're going to become a solution to some people's findings and to some people's problems. Have you seen? So that's the emphasis of being valuable, and then it pays. Oh gosh, okay. I still have few things. Choose your team wisely. In real life game, no. At first, in mobile games, you don't win alone. I guess you're going to be working with some people before you win a game, or more like you're going to be working with some tools, or more like some set of people. For instance, in football, you're not sorry. In football game in our phone, if I'm Chelsea now, let me be practical. If I'm Chelsea and then I'm playing against Arsenal or Mayu in my football game in my phone, I guess I don't even know which club is Messi, which club is Ronaldo. I'm not really a football fan, but I think I know something about football. So I'm just trying to tell you. I'm just trying to make it or what's it called, graphic area. If I'm playing football game in my phone, I guess a football contains a minimum of 11 players. Now, that 11 players, you guys are going to be working in team, in unity. Like you guys are going to be cooperating. What's that, Pope? Comedians. What's up? What's up? How you doing, bro? What's up? How you doing? Got to IG, what's up? How you doing? How you doing? I got you guys. I got you guys. I got you guys. You have got you guys. You have got you guys. What did you guys bring for me? Nothing. You guys did not bring. I need cookies. Somebody should get me cookies. Somebody should get me cookies. I need to get. Well, it's fine, guys. I got you guys. Much love out there. Okay, I was trying to practicalize something. I said in life you have to work with team, and then you cannot achieve anything all alone, and that's why they said you should be very wise to know when you need help. Sorry, I have a company. What's it called? Comdeeds. What do you mean? You mean your name is company? Do you mean that your name is company? I don't get, like, what's your name? What's your name? Now tell us your name. Tell us your name. We don't know your name now. How we need to know your name. So tell us your name, and then tell us your country. Yes, company. So whoa, that sounds fascinating. Your name is company. Wow, nice meeting you. Nice meeting you, company. I beg, don't mind my what's it called, playful acts. But it's fine. Nice meeting you, company. And then I'm UFGRAPHICS. I'm a Nigerian guy. If you're just seeing me for the very first time, it feels good meeting you. South Africa, I guess. Yeah, South Africa. Whoa. Don't worry, we'll get to be in South Africa one someday, and then we'll get to see you. Okay, so it feels cool having you here, company, and then every other single person watching me. I got you guys. Your presence is not taken for granted, and then most or more like what's it called, shout out every guy's here. So I got to company, and then we get to talk, and then we'll get to see some other day, and then enjoy our live stream session. Okay. uh oh, yes. Oh, yeah, you can subscribe. It's a free word. You can subscribe to our channel, and then you get to be seeing us every day. We stream every day here, and then I just guess this is your first time of seeing us. I guess so. We stream in the night, and then you're going to still get to see us again in the night to get to talk. So you can subscribe so that you can be notified. Got you, bro. Bro, guy, much love, guy, much love. Thanks for subscribing, and then okay. Thanks for subscribing, company. Thanks for subscribing. It's not taken for granted. Okay, we're progressing. We said though, choosing your team wisely. So we're trying to bring to the view of everyone that you don't get things all alone, and then you should be wise to know when you need people's help, because at some point you may be okay. I watched something Yeah, I watched something a couple of weeks ago. Somebody was climbing. I don't know. The place is actually high. The person was trying to climb, and then he cannot climb, and then he has to call somebody. The person helps him to climb, and then he also helps the person to climb. So I actually got something from the video. That's a help, or more like that's a collaboration. It's more like a joint effort that gives birth to a more profitable result than a single person. Have you seen? That's why they say two people are better than one. Have you seen? So joint efforts creates massive results than one person. Yes, that's why we say you should, what's it called, choose your team wisely. That means you are not going to be getting anything all alone. And that's why I said in football games, they have a couple of 11 players, and then each member is siding, or more like is working to the good side, or more like it's supporting the other member in order to win the game. Likewise, human and then our existence, everybody at some point you're going to be needing some help. And that's why we often tell people have to network with people. People you know today can help you tomorrow. People you get to communicate with, people you are actually associated with, people you made them, or people you make what's it called, people you put smile on their face. Let me just put it that way. Like people you made, the people you make them smile. I don't just know, like the people that you made to smile, they are going to be remembering you. It's more like it's just to treat people good. That's it, because at some point in your life you're going to need some people's help, because at some strategic time, or what's it called, aspects in your life, help is going to be required, and then you are this person that's are not treating people well. You're going to cry. So I don't mean to sound that gay, guys. Okay, that's the emphasis of choosing wisely. So people, we're going to get to connect with people, get to associate with people, get to treat people rightly, and then some other things. Yes, master your time. This is very very fascinating. As easy and as simple as time sounds, it's it's what determines a lifetime. Sorry, how old am I? So is asking. Okay, I'm 21 years. I'm 21 years. I am I show speed age mates. You know I show speed. Yes, I show speed age mates. Yes, we are 21. We are 21. We are 21, and then we're turning 22 very soon. It's fine. So yeah, age is just a number, and then if someone asks your age, what is there? You just tell the person your age. Okay, so master your time. I'm actually emphasizing on time. I say time is a great asset. As easy as time sounds, it determines a lifetime. It can determine your success. It can determine your on that whatever. So time is life. Oh gosh, you're 24. Hmm. I respect you. I respect you. Oh my god, you're actually my senior. Hmm. Well, I allow. Good afternoon, sir. Let me start by greeting. Let me start my respects by greeting you. Good afternoon, sir. How you doing? How you doing, sir? Let me start calling you sir now. Let me not call you by your name. Let me address you as a senior bar. Good afternoon, sir. Company. How does it sound? But it's fine. It's fine. Oh, got you, bro. You're 24. It's fine. We'll get to be 24 very soon. Ha ha ha. It's more like 2 years from now. Yes, we're gonna be 24 2 years from now. 24, 24, 24. 24 is coming. Don't worry. Before 24, we'll get to be in South Africa. So you're in South Africa. Yes, that's of South Africa. Yes. Before we turn 24, we're going to be in South Africa. Trust me. Oh my god, it's going to be a blast, guys. It's going to be blast. It's going to be blast. We'll just get to meet some of my guys. Most of my guys are not in Nigeria here. Most of my guys are South African or Kenya or UK. Like they are just diverse. Like it's more like they are just scattered, and then we are only just seeing them in our streams. I miss some of my guys, but it's fine. I'll just get to see them someday. I'll get to see them some days. Okay, guys, I'm checking my time. Time is key facts. Okay, I'm saying something already. I said master your time, and then I'm saying things like time is a life asset. Time is a life currency. What you spend your time on determines the rate dividends, or more like things you get in return. Now let me give you an example. If I'm spending $20 in purchasing something, I don't know, like if I'm actually spending money in buying something, let's take it as I'm purchasing a product, and then I'm spending my money purchasing it. If I purchase it, the product is going to be given to me now. I'm expected to take the products that I purchased with my money. So the same thing likewise our life. What we get, what we give ourselves to, what we give our time to, what we pay attention to, what we absorb, what we entertain, what we get. I'll see you friend to watch. Okay. Got you, got you. Got you. Don't worry. Call everybody to watch. Call everybody to our section stream. Call everybody to our section stream. Guy. It's fine. So, what you get to absorb, what you get to your space, what you allow to you, have access to you, you obviously are going to become like that. That's why they said if you continually listen to somebody or watch somebody, you are obviously going to start behaving, or more like start talking like the person. This is logic, this is factual. It's not a parable word. Have you seen? So that's to tell you that what we often do, or what we're doing, that's why they said your daily activities is writing your future. In other words, what we are doing is shaping us to who we're becoming. And there's the problem. The problem is that we are too carried away that we're not paying attention to our activities. And then most people are going to arrive in the future and they'll be like, how am I here? How did I get here? What brought me here? And moreover is the activity. Because if you want to be a footballer, I guess you're going to be training in field, if I'm correct. That gives you, or more like it's going to lead you to training, practicing in the field. A footballer, have you seen? Yes. Okay, you told them. Wow. Got it. Well, it's not bad. Company. Okay, so it's more like, oh, our time is a life asset, and then we should very, very conscious in what we say, like three things to point out here, and then my network is shaking like this. I feel like I cry. mm, 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 mm. Now, the network is done. Stock. Okay, so before now, we said what we were in